So long story short, I got this buddy. We've been friends since we were like 12, long time. Played in bands together and stuff like that. And started lifting weights together a few years ago. And so my girlfriend of 4 years, for context, I go both ways. This guy's a straight guy. But she was looking through our texts at one point. Nothing to hide. Phones all over the place. Totally welcome to look into it.
Nice.
Nothing going on.
Love that.
And she's looking through our texts and she comes to me and she's like, hey, this is like super gay, what you guys are talking about to each other, which is, she has no problem with gay people, obviously, dating one. But she's concerned that I'm banging my friend in the bathroom at LA Fitness. I get the idea here is it's you know how gym people talk to each other, make jokes, whatever.
Right, sure,
and,
of course.
And she's like, oh, you guys are sending each other shirtless pictures and saying all this stuff, and the concern rises because many moons ago, about a year before her and I were dating, me and this guy double teamed a girl together.
Nice.
Now, mind you, there was no interaction between the two of us because we've been buddies since we're 12.
Bros,
this was not a
bonding
sexual three-way.
Yes.
So, and that was her arguing case in point. Like, I don't want you hanging out with this guy. This is weird. This is too much. And I'm like, oh, that all sounds like something I would do. And so I go back looking at the text later, and I'm like, wait a second. We're not sending each other any progress pictures. And I'm looking for this homoerotic talk. And the only thing I could find that she could potentially be referencing was he sent me a picture of the new flavor of Halo Top. And I replied, I'm leaking out the tip.
What flavor was it?
It was the new extra mix-ins flavor with the cookies and brownies in it.
Dude, that's
peanut butter
good.
cup with,
dude, that is good stuff, dude. That's really good.
It's not the greatest shit.
It's so good. The problem is, it's fucking 490 calories. Like at that point, it's like, all right, man. The whole point of Halo Top was it's 300 calories, but it's incredible. If you have the discipline to have half of one instead of the whole one, it is so good.
I raise you the half of one, and I bring you skip breakfast and have that for dessert.
Yeah, I know. It really is. Believe me, I have been doing that. Even when I'm counting calories, I'm like, even if I'm hungry, I'm like, gotta save it for a fucking 490 pint. But it is incredible. Shout out.
It's me every day. It got 120 pounds off me, bro. Keep doing it.
Okay, fuck it. Maybe you know what, dude? Maybe I'll do the punk rocko fucking have a Halo Top every day diet.
Every fucking day, man. You can do it. But that being said, does she have ground to stand on here? Is it too weird that we fuck the girl together and I like guys and we're doing homoerotic?
No,
talk to each other.
No, in fact, here is my ruling. This is the rare time where a bisexual man is being discriminated for his straight side because
that's what I fucking said.
You have it sounds like a woke enough girlfriend where she actually. She probably loves that you've sucked cock before on some level. It's almost like a little charm. She's like, look how fucking open-minded I am. My fucking boyfriend's gay, right?
Yes, I got her an ally flag a couple Christmases ago.
Yes, exactly. But the flip side is she is now, because you've heard the opposite all the time, right? Where a girl will date a bi guy. He never even says anything. He doesn't think it's a big deal. As soon as she finds out he's done gay shit, she can't even she's like on some basic level is like, I can't do this anymore, right? Her homophobia won't allow her to continue to date someone. You've heard that story 100 times. You've never heard the woke girl who's mad that her bi boyfriend can joke in a straight fake gay way with his straight bro. And I believe
which is like, that is the dynamic, but is that not peak male friendship?
You have a classic straight friendship, and she thinks that a bisexual man is too cock-starved, too cock-hungry, that your DNA is so horny and fucking, and like, just like, you're such a slutty gay guy that you can't even pretend to be gay with a straight guy. I would be offended. I think you should play that where you're like, you think gay guys can't even joke with straight guys? You think just because I'm bi, I want to fuck my bet? It's also like, give me some credit. It's my friend from, like you said, it's your childhood friend. She doesn't even think you can have as a man, you can have the kind of like you can actually be like, I wouldn't want to ruin my friendship with someone. You know what I mean? Like she's being misogynistic, or I'm sorry, misandrist and straight phobic to you, actually.
Now when I brought that to the table already, and the response was he's a past sexual partner, because even though we didn't do anything to each other, we were the supports of the Eiffel Tower.
That's crazy. He's not a past sexual partner at all. That's fucking nuts.
I don't think it counts either.
If you weren't bi, she would not consider this. That's your argument. If I wasn't bi, would you still consider him as past sexual partner? Would you not let me hang out with a guy I double teamed a girl with if I wasn't bi? That's your question. And if she says if she says that, oh wait, it is because you're bi, then it's like, bam. You know what I mean? I rest my case. You're being fucking homophobic / straight phobic, bitch.
That is a serious aha.
That would be my rebuttal. Is like, if I was straight and I had a three-way with this guy, would you consider him a past sexual partner? I don't think she would. I think she's full of shit. I also don't think like, I think you're full. And for the record, you don't want to fuck this guy. This is your boy, right?
Dead ass. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, that should be enough right there. You're the kind of guy clearly who doesn't hide anything. You're like, check out my phone, do whatever. I'm secure in this relationship. I would never, and you would never cheat on her, right? Like you're not, that's not who you are. And the fact that she's not taking you for your word, that's a little offensive to begin with. That means she doesn't trust you on some level. But also the fact that it's this context, that would piss me off a little bit, because I do think she's not giving you the credit. She's sort of like minimizing your straight side as a bi guy, and that would piss me off if I were you. That's kind of how I read the situation.
Yeah, I guess that's all coming from like the first year it's been about 4 years we've been dating. The first year, I was a bit of an animal prior to settling down with a girlfriend. Mm-hmm. I would have previous men and women like hitting me up, trying to, come at me or whatever, and didn't ever do anything, didn't like entertain. But I guess that's where she thinks I'm kind of a slut, like you said. And
listen, you probably were.
Before we dated, I sure was.
And that's fine. That you have nothing to apologize for that. But and you've even been open, and it sounds like you've even been open with her, like, oh yeah, I used to hook up with this person, but I'm not hitting them back. This is just a different situation where this is your friend. And for someone to, and it's not even like when a guy says to a girl like, because sometimes guys will be like, no dudes want to be your friend. They're just trying to fuck you. And like, half the time they're right. But half the time it is like, maybe. It's possible that, like I have platonic female friends that it's like, yeah, that's not. And maybe when you're younger, it's way more true. But when you get into like your 30s and 40s, you really do have purely platonic friends of the opposite sex. Hopefully you're a little more enlightened. It's like, she doesn't think you have that capability because you know what I mean? Like, so I think the past sexual partner thing is, I don't think she has a leg to stand on there. And I think you have to be like, look, I'm straight, like, look at it that way. Like, I am straight as hell when it comes to this fucking guy. I have the straightest relationship to him. If I was straight, would you consider him a sexual partner? I don't think you would. This is my boy. I don't want to, like, this is my friend. Like, we've been friends for over a decade. I think you're being a little jealous right now, and I don't think it's fair for you to ask me to not see a friend, a long-time friend that I have no sexual desires for. I think that's how I would put it. And then you just have to kind of go from there. But I do think it would be unreasonable of her to really insist on you cutting this person out of your life. Personally, I would see that as unreasonable, personally, in your shoes.
I agree. And it's just weird because this hasn't ever happened. There's never been another situation like this. I have other friends who I haven't Eiffel Tower girls with that I say the same arguably crazier shit. Part of my case file for the next court date here is I'm loading up on those memes where the lifting memes where there's seriously diabolical shit. Like, drinking bros cum for an extra 20 grams of protein.
Of course. Classic stuff. Yeah, dude. So I think that's how I would approach it. And like, look, I don't think it'll get this far. I don't want it to, but it's like, it is the kind of thing that ultimately, if nobody backs down, could be a relationship deal breaker. But I don't think you're there. I think hopefully, you said you've been together for 4 years. You should be able to cash in all the trust and like, you know, like how loyal you guys have both been to each other. Hopefully she can figure it out. And I think ultimately, maybe she doesn't want to admit to herself she is being immature. She's basically being the guy to his girlfriend that's like, every guy wants to fuck you, babe. You know what I mean? It's like she's being
Funny
that.
how the turns have tabled.
Truly. And I think probably when she realizes that, she might have a knee-jerk reaction against that. And you might need to let her like freak out for a second and then come to her senses and be able to discuss this, because she might not be able to. But I got to be honest, I don't think she has a leg to stand on. I think you're fully in the right here, personally.
Okay, very, very good. We're in the first round of that right now. I just kind of backed off the issue, let her process the evidence I proposed, and then I'm going to come back with some backup from you guys here and an Instagram meme folder showing all the gay humor.
Yeah, let us know how it goes. Keep us updated.
All right, I'll be back in a little while, a couple months, next live show.
I love it. We can't wait to hear. All right, brother. Good luck out there. Don't do any gay shit.
Thank you guys.
Don't slip up and suck a guy's dick and completely ruin our argument here, okay?
Okay, I promise I won't.
Okay, thanks.
That's hilarious. I've definitely had my wife see text from you or to you and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I just text you, I'm horny.
Yeah.
Which means come, let's do the podcast or whatever.
Yeah, she's literally seen me send an I'm horny text and she's been like, you've never sent me that text ever.
It's so true, dude. I have texted you I'm horny so much more than a female sexual partner. I've asked you to suck my cock in writing so much more than I've asked a woman to suck my cock in writing.
Yeah.
Actually probably verbally too. Who are we kidding? Verbally probably more.
Yeah.
Come give me head.
Well, you know my theory. I'd never ask. I think it should just come.
Right, of course.
You should draw towards you with your vibes that you emit.
Yeah.
That's the eldest.
Looking at her mouth, looking at your dick, looking at her mouth, looking at your dick, looking at her mouth, looking at your dick, and be like, just subtle, nonverbal cues like that.
Yep, exactly.